It's not really critical, though. If you do clear it out, though, you get access to a very powerful spell. The last spell he teaches you is a level 3 fire spell, actually. It's very nice. He teaches a level 1 wind spell, a level 2 earth spell, and I think his final ability is... I don't remember if he teaches a frost spell or not. But he does teach that level 4 fire spell. So let's just do normal. And I guess I'll pretty much play till I get to the other side of the dam and then call it a night. Shouldn't take too long to get to the other side of the dam. It's a relatively straightforward dungeon. There's no boss at the end. Okay, I'm gonna stop having Cray defend. I got really lucky getting those waistcloths, though. I think I'd rather have those waistcloths than that raptor claws, honestly. Okay, we can't actually go there yet because the sluice is up, so let's go down here. Ah, another pus pool. Let's guard and learn molasses. Okay, he might only use molasses when he's... I talked about this before, didn't I? Let's set him on fire. Everything you love is flammable. Yep, there it is, molasses. Apparently, he only uses it once you've set him on fire. Go figure. Well, I guess it does kind of make sense. You know, molasses is burnt sugar. That right there is one thing I hate about this game when you're trying to learn abilities. Oh, come on. I always learn molasses on the first try. Always. I've never not learned molasses on the first try. But the whole counter thing when you're trying to learn abilities is annoying. Also, I'm going to bring Urshan up front so she doesn't do covering fire. There we go. I've never ever gotten molasses to actually stick on an enemy. And I get a silver top. That'll come in handy. I like having all the excess bait you can get because really having a wide variety of bait in this game is really, really useful because let's see, special. Oh, well, she is out of AP, of course. I could have swore I stayed in an inn right before I came in here. Anyway, that gate up there is locked. Take my word for it. There's a guy out here actually we can talk to, but there's no items. I'm gonna talk to this guy, then we'll go back in. Do you fall under that umbrella of crazy types who won't quit since you're, you know, still here? Yeah, anyway. Basically what they do at this mine is they prospect for Arum, that metal that acts as skill ink in this game. Apparently it's worth money. Oh, hey, look, it's Rand. Or at least someone in the same clan as him. Although, they did put him in Rand's pants. Damn it, go down the ladder. Okay, first of all, there's a guy right there in the river here. I want to point that out, okay? And across the river is right there. That right there, across that little, that is what? Okay, that's maybe 10 feet across. Right here, you cross there, that's maybe 8 feet across. I could jump that, okay? And I'm not a super athletic cat person, don't have wings, can't turn into a dragon, and you know, of course, the same observation last time. I talked about maybe it was a good idea, a good thing that we lost that video. That observation right there kind of triggered a rant on this game. And I'll go into it just a little bit here without getting all ranty again. Basically, it might be a minor rant, but it won't go on for 20 minutes like I did last time. Basically, what I said last time was every RPG you play, you know, doesn't matter, has at least some point in the game, it's a common trope, you got to go the long way around. Whether you get somewhere and the bridge is out, meaning you have to go through some dangerous cave, or you know, something like that. There's always a section of a game where you have to go around. Whether you're sneaking past the evil empire, whether the bridge is out, whether, you know, I don't know, you've lost your dog. I don't know. There's always a reason. But this game takes that to the highest art form. If by art form you want to rip your hair out. Everything you do in this game involves you taking the long way. The characters in the game, like in the camp conversations, even complain about it. When your party members start complaining about this fact, you have used that too much. You always, in everything you do in this game, have to take the long way around. You are never allowed to take the straight, most narrow route. You know, I mean, I don't think it would bother me so much other than the fact that they're constantly pointing out how you're taking the long way around. You know, sure, you'll play a game and then to get to the next town you have to go through a dungeon. Well, you know, it's the same effect as saying, oh, we can't go this way, we have to go through this dungeon to get to this next place instead of taking the bridge. Well, it's pretty much the same effect, but I don't know why. It's just a mental thing. It irritates the piss out of me about this game. I mean, that dude right there is prospecting in that mud. That mud cannot be that freaking deep. It's not fast moving. We have to go through all this extra stuff because nobody wants to get dirty. I mean, and the worst part is you can't even get to the other side of the bridge. The other side of the dam. The other side of the dam does not take you where you go at. Does not take you out of the dam. It takes you to that little bridge I showed you that was pulled up. Is where you end up going. So you go all the way around to come back to where you were to give the dude the key back, and it's. This game is best summed up as lots and lots of effort for little to no payoff. They don't let you enjoy anything about the journey in this game. Anyway, I do like the guy with the tube though. He's actually involved in a scene at the end of this dungeon that made me smile like so. I laughed so hard the first time I played this game. I saw this. But anyway, that's pretty much the rant, only I went on in great lengths about why that's a bad idea. But anyway, that's pretty much my major gripe about the game. The fact that you have to go... That they use that... The way is barred. You have to go around. I guess... I mean, if it was a trope, they drive it into a cliche in this game. They use it too much, and that bothers me. I mean, using it a little bit is fine because you go, okay, we can't go this way, we'll go this way, and then you don't think about it anymore. Well, after the 5th or 6th time of having to go the long way around in this game, it becomes pretty obvious. So, I will drop this line of conversation now before I get any angrier. One of the good things about this place, however, is there are lots of good items to be had. Did you guys actually notice that the chains did actually not move when the little wheel rotated? I've always noticed that, and it's kind of... It's always something I've noticed. It's like, man, that's very, very shallow of me to notice that. Okie dokie, we want to burn, then sever, then want to just regular attack. If you see a pus pool, go ahead and use burn on them. It gives you quite a bit more experience if you do. Oh, it didn't kill the red cap. Okie dokie. And of course, Nina's out of AP now. It's not a big deal. And I got another waistcloth. That right there is going to be sold. First though, I want to switch out Urshan. Actually, no. I want to battle. Yeah, like that. Equip. Put the Gargantua back on. And the red cape I'm going to leave off. And what I'm going to do is I'm actually just going to put life sandals on Urshan. And Nina's in the back row, and maybe you'll get to see Cheer, actually. But here we get a short sword, which is an upgrade for Ryu. Reasonably good upgrade, too. Go from 33 attack power to 38. So it is a boost of 5 points. So, huzzah. Huzzah to that. Right, we go this way. Anyway, the first thing we want to do is come out here and get this treasure chest we saw. And in this chest we get 2 vitamins. Those will come in handy. See, you know, I don't know what to do now because I was going to like reload my save file with the raptor claws on it, but now I don't know. I've won 3 waistcloths? I don't know. I think that kind of outweighs the raptor claws. I mean, because like I said, you can get almost a comparable weapon in the town after the dam. So, is that all? Where's the earth-shattering kaboom? I watched an old Marvin the Martian cartoon a couple of days ago. Man, the old Looney Tunes stuff is so good. It's such a shame that they don't play it anywhere anymore. I mean, I don't even think they play it on Boomerang. I could be wrong. But, I mean, the old Bugs Bunny cartoons are the best. Some of the Roadrunner cartoons. I mean, I might be speaking blasphemy here, But if you've seen one Roadrunner cartoon, you've seen them all. I mean, there's like literally 3 unique Roadrunner cartoons, and then every other Roadrunner cartoon is an amalgam of gags from each of those 3 Roadrunner cartoons. Like, you know, this Roadrunner cartoon will have gags from cartoons 1. We'll have gags A and B from cartoon 1, C and F from cartoon 2, and then, you know, 1 from cartoon, you know. Always been a real big fan of the Daffy Duck cartoons, especially the ones where he plays against Bugs Bunny. Those are really nice. Although I kind of wish they would have let him win at least once. Well, I mean, because, you know, the one time he did get over on Bugs Bunny, he ended up committing suicide. But anyway, we have a mini game here. We have to spin the flywheel, and it's not as complicated as she makes it sound.